Hey folks, Stas here with Autolux Group in Lakewood, New Jersey. Car dealership on Dealer Row here on Route 88. So we have here a 2002 V6 all-wheel drive Ford Escape. It's throwing a misfire code for cylinder 5, which happens to be right in the front of the engine, so it's a pretty simple job. And I wanted to make a quick small video about it. Maybe I can help somebody out that's doing this. I'm certainly no mechanic, and I made one video before a few months ago for a similar issue of misfire code on a Jeep Liberty. So my point is, I'm kind of learning as I go here. I've been selling cars for a few years now. I'm good at that, but mechanic wise I do what I can to save a couple of bucks here and there. Misfires and changing plugs and coils, things like that, usually I can handle. So again, this is the V6 model, cylinder 5, and hopefully this is the part that helps people out. Usually when I'm looking for a vehicle online or on YouTube, the most difficult thing is figuring out the firing order or which cylinder is where. Cylinder 5 happens to be right in the front here in the middle. In fact, I think on this vehicle they're labeled. The other 3 coils are in the back there. Those are the more difficult ones where you got to take the intake manifold off. Luckily, you won't have to do that here in this particular video. So we have this front plate here. It's a cover. I use my little 5/16 socket to get the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 little screws off here, which I already did before the video. And I'll take the cover off now so you guys can see. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Alright, so now that the cover's out of the way, we'll just put it right here. You have a very, very clear view of the cylinders in the back here. So it's 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3 are going to be in the back. Cylinder 5 is the one we have to change. It's the one right in the middle. I already got to this part, but I wanted to show you guys a little tab on the back, right? Like usual. I'll try to do this with one hand. Alright, let's see if I can do it this way. Okay, so we unplug that, the wiring harness, then the same 5/16 that I used to take off that plastic cover you're going to use on this. It's holding down the coil. You unscrew that and you simply lift up the old coil. So as you can see, this one's definitely old, probably the original, I'm guessing. And there goes the screw. Luckily that one came through the engine bay. So once you get that out, obviously don't lose the screw. Put this right here. You simply grab a socket. In this particular case, we have a 5/8 socket. And the tool set that I happen to have comes with the special socket to pull the little plug out. There it is down there. So we pull the coil out. That down there is the actual plug itself. So once, also obviously use an extension because you're not going to be able to reach down there. Alright, and we're going to twist that out with the wrench. So here's the old plug I just took out. As you can see, it's burnt up and pretty old. And here I have my new plug and coil. I get my parts from rockauto.com, mostly stuff like this. They're pretty good, very good prices, fast shipping, no BS type of deal. So now what we're gonna do is take that plug, put it back in the hole. So I'm gonna take my cell phone camera, put it like that so you guys can see. So here's your 5/8 socket. Alright. And like that. And right in the hole. Right in the hole she goes. Now we tighten it. It's going to start getting tighter. I don't want to tighten it too much, but I'm going to give it one little whirl with the wrench itself, the socket wrench. Okay. So just a couple little, you don't want to over tighten it. Feel it tighten up a little bit. Alright, that's good. Alright, so now our plug is, the new plug is installed. There it is. Cylinder number 5. I'm going to take the new coil. I think this one was like 20 bucks or so. Sorry if this video kind of sucks. It's really windy out today. We had a big nor'easter last week, so it's pretty windy. The sun isn't probably the best right now, and I'm using my cell phone. But again, this is a pretty simple video. Maybe you'll be able to help somebody out doing a simple job here on cylinders 4, 5, and 6. Alright, so now that we got that in there, we're going to look for our screw. It's right here. That holds down the coil. And I'm gonna, so the coil went in, plug went in first, coil goes in right after. You push it down, get the screw on there. Alright. It's hard to do again with one hand as I'm trying to film, but I can manage. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we go back to our 5/16. We're going to tighten that bad boy up. Alright, maybe in the future I'll get some better camera equipment if I'm going to keep doing these videos. Sorry guys. So we're still tightening this little screw in here. Getting there, getting there, getting there. Now this you definitely don't want to make too tight. I've had it where I made it a little too tight and it cracked the plastic. Then you're in big trouble. Alright. Sorry. Still just tightening this. Trying to find that perfect spot where it's not too tight, but not too loose. Okay. I think that's good. I'm going to plug this back in. The harness. I tighten it a little bit more. much better. All right, looks good to me. So that's pretty much it, guys. Very simple. Cover off, plastic cover off the engine, and determine which of the plugs and coils you want to change. Once again, 4, 5, and 6 are in the front. Unfortunately, the other 3 are in the back there, and all of that has to come up, the intake manifold and a bunch of the hoses and a bunch of other crap. So if you're not a experienced mechanic like myself, I would probably pay someone to do the ones in the back. But if you want to save yourself a couple of bucks, go online, order yourself one of the plugs and coils, or all 3, or whatever you need to do if they're in the front, and you can save yourself some money. And it's definitely pretty simple to do. Okay, if I can do it, you can do it. So I'm going to start this baby up. I'm going to erase the misfire code. I'm going to drive it around, and hopefully that's it. Hopefully I help somebody out. Wish you guys the best, and until next time, thank you.